Hi everybody, my name's Doug Campbell. I'm the head of marketing here at MadeSafe in sunny Scotland, and this week we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to try doing the dev update summary in a video format. I know a lot of people in the community have been asking for this, so it's a little bit of an experiment, but please let us know whether or not you find this useful or not. And to kick off, what's been happening this week? Well, the biggest news this week has without doubt been the second crust test. We closed the doors on that a few days ago, and initial indications are we've had some really great results. For those of you who don't know what Crust is and what it represents, Crust is the foundational communications library, if you like, the way that computers around the world on the SAFE network are able to communicate with each other. Now, until we ran these crust tests, we had never had the opportunity to see how the software functioned out in the wild. This was the first time we'd managed to do it, and we are delighted to say that we've seen an overall successful connection rate of around about 75%. And this is computers around the world that are able to connect to each other directly using a combination of UDP hole punching, TCP hole punching, and direct connections. Over the next few days, we'll be releasing a post, probably on Medium, summarising what the results were and giving a little bit of our analysis, so keep an eye open for that. But thank you for everybody who's taken part. It's been a phenomenal experience, and hopefully you've enjoyed being part of this new network as it slowly comes to life. The next thing up is to talk about Medium. We've had a couple of articles out recently. The first one was why the internet needs to evolve again, and it's seen really positive uptake actually. There's quite a lot of claps. It's been picked up again on computing.co.uk, the website. So if you are interested in reading that, please have a look at Medium under the MadeSafe handle. There's also a Medium Safe Network publication where members of the community submit articles all about the SAFE network or technology. And this week we've seen the head of the routing team, actually Pierre, has published his own article talking about the synergy between the SAFE network and the Solid project, so Tim Berners-Lee's project. So check that out as well if you have the time. The next thing I wanted to bring up was that we've seen a release of a new RFC this week. Now, the RFC proposal is it's a process whereby people around the world can take part and help to shape any technological proposal for software that's being developed. It comes from request for comments. If you're interested in this sort of level of technical detail, then I'd urge you, please do get involved, jump on over to the dev forum. In this particular case, it's an RFC on the SAFE Network's DNS, domain name system, which is suggesting that we incorporate this resource description framework, or RDF format. And this is exciting because RDF is the kind of structure used by projects such as Solid. So if that means something to you and you're the sort of person that would like digging in a few of these details, please do head to the forum and have your say. Hopefully we end up with the optimal solution as a result of more and more people taking part going forwards. Let's move on to the world of SAFE API and apps. In this case, what I can say is we're leading up to a fairly significant announcement here. Not to give too much away, but the teaser is that we will, over the next few weeks, be releasing the SAFE Mobile Authenticator. How do we describe that? In simple terms, it is the way that anybody around the world will be able to use their mobile and access the SAFE network. So it's pretty fundamental, given mobile usage, etc. I'm not sure what other decentralized projects around the world have that functionality at this stage. So it's exciting. Next up, we have a look at the SAFE Client Libraries team, SAFE Client Libs as we call them. In recent days, they've been pulling things together for a new release. It will be the 0.9.0 release, and that's got lots of bug fixes and kind of software enhancements, etc. So keep an eye open for that. And just the final thing to touch on is the routing team. You know, it's a significant number of people working in this area, or routing, depending on which side of the world you live in. The recent week has really seen a total focus on malice detection. Now, for those of you who don't know necessarily what malice detection is, if you think about a network that's decentralized with computers all around the world, then why or how does that network identify and deal with nodes who are trying to attack it? Because that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? Once it's out in the wild and it's permissionless, you will have attacks from different computers for whatever reason. So a lot of this year we've been focused on Parsec, our new consensus algorithm, and integrating that code into routing itself. The malice detection thing is a critical part of that, and we're making great headway on that. If that's not enough of a description for you, as I suspect it isn't, it's very high level, then you'll be happy to learn that we are looking to get out some more material on malice detection within the Safe Network over hopefully the next few weeks. So again, keep an eye open for that. I think that's pretty much it for this week. That's a very high level summary. Not gone into any technical detail, but the idea of these videos is really just to give you a snapshot of what's been going on. One final thing to mention is we have just launched an email subscriber list. If you go to the footer of the safenetwork.tech website, you can put in an email address, and if you're the sort of person who likes to get information direct into your inbox, because let's face it, we all need more emails, then you can do so. There will be some kind of exclusive content on there. It won't simply be rehashing content that you'll find on other distribution platforms, etc. So that's about it. Thanks again to everybody who took part in the Crust test. It's been a fantastic couple of weeks. It's been really exciting, and it's been brilliant to engage with the community directly on this. I know everybody's just as excited as we are about being able to connect computers around the world. If you have any thoughts about how we can make this summary a little bit more useful for you, or insightful, or whatever it might be, then please fire us some comments. Put them in the comment space below, or go to the forum, or send us a tweet, whatever it might be. If you found it useful though, please do click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, and then fingers crossed, from now on a weekly basis you'll be getting videos which should summarize what's been going on. So thank you once again, and thanks for being part of the SAFE community.